Meals on Wheels Community Services South Africa is a non-profit organization that seeks to eradicate hunger and poverty by serving basic needs to underprivileged communities. Through a fleet of trucks, meals are delivered to quite a number of locations around the country. The NGO also seeks to develop skills such as baking, cooking, farming, entrepreneurial skills in order to equip the people with the skills they need for work environments. But to tell us more about their work, we are joined via Zoom by Yanela Takawira, who is the Training and Development Manager of Meals on Wheels Community South Africa. Thank you so much for joining us, Yanela, and a warm welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you so much, Cynthia, for having me.
Now take us through when and how Meals on Wheels Community Services South Africa came about and why you deemed it fit to establish this organization.
Well, Meals on Wheels was established in 1964, and really the purpose of it was just to serve a warm meal to elderly people. So that was like 5 decades ago, Since then, there's been so many changes. We've evolved to seeing that it's not enough to just serve a plate of meal, because remember, we have to serve how many meals for people to really be sufficiently catered for. Hence, now we've moved more into beyond the plate of meal, to transferring skills and to make sure that our beneficiaries are sustainable on their own.
And having served meals for the past 5 decades or so, how has this organization been assisting in ensuring that poverty and hunger in South Africa is eradicated?
Well, currently, Meals on Wheels is saving more than 31 meals annually, and we're doing this through 700 saving points in our 182 branches. But not only that, Simpiwe, we've actually seen a need that maybe we cater for beneficiaries in the areas through the branches, but there is a gap in those that are living in squatter camps, those that are not within the areas where our branches are operating from. Then we have established a warehouse where we reach out to donors to donate any dry goods, donate in kind, donate in time, to make sure that even those beneficiaries that are not within our systems, they are catered for. And not only that, but to also give corporates an experience where if you're doing a team building, why don't you team build for a good cause? Bring your team, let's cook together, let's go and serve a meal, and let's make a difference through building our teams and make sure that we operate as strong teams.
So who do you cater for specifically? Do you have a database of those who are in need of food on a daily basis, or it's just arbitrary?
So Simpiwe, like I said, we've got about 182 branches worldwide. So what this means then is that we've got, if it's in Sebokeng, I'm making an example. So we've got people in that area that are part of our beneficiaries, that are recruited, that come and ask for help, and then they're absorbed into the system, so they know where to go when they need a meal. Yeah. Then we understand as an organization that is not enough. Not everyone is literally catered for like that. Then we've got times where we literally cook from our warehouses and we go to the squatter camps. We identify people that are homeless and all of that. So we also cater for those. So there is a way where you can literally reach out to Meals on Wheels and become part of the beneficiary formally. But we understand that other people don't have those services. And it really doesn't mean that they don't need food, they don't need a plate of food, or they don't need skills development. Then we have come up with other strategies where other people also benefit from these services.
You don't only serve food, but you also offer skills development training. Why is this an important aspect of this organization?
And it's an exciting one for us as an organization as well, because it then means that, because like I said, it's not enough to serve a plate of meal.
Yes.
Literally, it's going beyond the plate of food to ensure that our beneficiaries, they are self-sustainable. How do you do this? We literally do this by transferring the skills to make sure that you are not so dependent. Because remember, the food is literally not a privilege, it's a right.
Yes.
So to go beyond that and restore dignity to our beneficiaries is to then give you skills, and then we are able to take care of yourself, your family, and your community. And not only that, we also encourage that if you've learned a certain skill, don't keep it to yourself, because it is for the betterment of you and your communities. Because we would like to live in a country, in a South Africa, that literally we've got a lot of people that have skills to actually sustain them and to create a brighter future for themselves, not to be dependent on a plate of meal.
And how would you like to see Meals on Wheels grow in the future? I mean, are you at liberty to share the long-term plans that this organization has towards the growth of this organization in ensuring that nobody in South Africa goes hungry?
Well, the long-term goal, it's just out there. It's not a secret. We literally want to develop entrepreneurs, and we are looking at practical skills in Pure. Really, we're not looking at people to come up with innovative ways or creating new ways of operating businesses. But we talk about basic skills, some of the things that we used to learn at schools that maybe they don't anymore, like baking. We're looking at plumbing. We're looking at skills that even at your comfort of your home, you could literally become an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur. And a good side of COVID that actually showed us is that you can operate a successful business in the comfort of your home. You don't need an office or anything like that. So if we talk about baking, anyone can bake sitting, like being at home, and still get clients that she or he can actually service. So we literally are looking into transforming the minds of our communities, underprivileged communities, where we say that you could literally, you don't need to wait for employment. You can be the employer.
Indeed.
And your community can literally change and transform and have a better life.
Okay, all right. Yanela, great chatting to you. And this is such a brilliant initiative. Thank you so much for being a part of it and for sharing your time with us.
Thank you, Simpiwe. And in case anyone really wants to be part of this great initiative, they can just drop the word mail to 39055. That is a donation of just 15 Rand. Or if you really want to donate in kind and in your time, you can literally call our warehouse in Johannesburg. And if you are not in Johannesburg, they'll transfer you to the right place where you can actually donate your time. And the number is 011 613 6465. You can be part of a team, you can cook, you can go deliver meals, and you can pack any dry goods. You can even donate dry goods. And we also want to partner with organizations that maybe have the equipment, second-hand equipment, that you can donate to our youth that want to start any kind of business. We'd love to partner with people like that.
All right. Yanela, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time. All the best.
Thank you, Simpiwe. Thank you for having us.
All right, that was Yanela Takawira talking to us about the Meals on Wheels Community Services, an NGO that seeks to eradicate poverty through food delivery to disadvantaged communities, as well as equipping them with skills that will make them ready for the job market.